All right, I want to wish everybody who's watching this a very happy solar eclipse in Aries. I am recording this during the solar eclipse. However, whenever it finds you is the perfect time for you. Clear. If you were drawn to this reading, if it randomly popped up for you even 6 months later, there is a message in here for you, most likely. All right, let's get some energy here. What does Spirit want to tell all of my viewers who are going to be finding this video? What is going on? What guidance do we have? Give me a storyline, a scenario, a message. We like to keep it open-ended here so that Spirit can bring through whatever is most valuable. So the first card out here, Wheel of Fortune, a lucky twist of fate. And the way that popped out was really interesting. And so I feel like it's going to be a little bit different for different people watching this. For some people, it is... for everyone, it feels like a lucky twist of fate. But for some people, that twist of fate comes in the form of an unforeseen challenge, which is the reverse of this energy. Let's get a little more energy here. And that makes sense, especially for those finding this during eclipse season. And remember, eclipse season extends the energies for about 6 months following an eclipse. So we'll be working with this energy for a while. Let's see here. And for those who are curious, I am using the tarot for empaths, Reiki, and energy healers here. All right, so we have the Hanged Man coming up in reverse, empty reward. 5 of Swords, ruthlessly win. The Devil, destructive indulgence, and justice, fair judgment, with the Empress on the bottom of the deck here. And the Emperor, so this beautiful counterpart energy on the bottom of the deck. Very interesting. So let's get into this. Let's dig into this a little bit. Somebody here wanted to win at all costs. They wanted to win at all costs. And it really, at the end of the day, it cost them a lot. All right. It's somebody being victorious here. But through this process of winning, they lost themselves. And the reward at the end of this was empty. It was devoid of meaning. It didn't feel as good as they thought it would feel here. And with this destructive indulgence, with this devil energy here, what it feels like to me is the indulgence was in the ego game. It was in the power trip. The indulgence was in that part of themselves that wanted to feel strong, that wanted to feel powerful at all costs. And this is operating in the old paradigm of power. Right? The paradigm of power over. All right. And this feels to me like somebody who has went through a lot of painful circumstances in their own life, in their own childhood. This was the type of power that was modeled for them in their family, perhaps even in their ancestry. These are like old templates of what power means, what it means to have power, and the need to control other people so that they don't control you. All right, there's a lot of like past life and ancestral wounding playing into this scenario. And this to me, it feels like somebody who is now getting this opportunity to see and understand this destructive pattern for what it is. Because there's a karma here. Remember, what we put out, we receive back. Some say tenfold, right? The way that I see it, I don't know, threefold, tenfold. I see it more as an even exchange of energy. All right, what we put out, what we sow, we reap. That kind of an energy, right? All right, and so somebody is now, and this could even be like past life energies that now in this lifetime are meant to be reconciled. And you'll know this and recognize this if this is you or somebody that you know, because you'll feel this energy. This is an energy that tends to pop up. Even if, say, in this lifetime you've been working on this, at some points in time, this ego game pops up, this power game, this need for power and control. And to do whatever it takes to win. All right. This is like that indulgence in the ego game, the ego trap. All right, so what's the lucky twist of fate here? That's what I want to know. Tell me some more about this, Clear. Tell me about this lucky twist of fate. How this fits into this storyline, this energy here. And this is, of course, what humanity is going through right now, right? As a collective, we're breaking free from these toxic cycles, right? The Emperor and the Empress coming out together as a clarifier. Very interesting. Strong leader, nurturing creator. And so this is somebody balancing their masculine and feminine. This is an energy of overcoming this this compulsion, this need and desire to win at all costs, to conquer. This energy of the conqueror, moving from the conqueror to the leader, right? What does a leader do? A leader inspires people. A leader walks and leads by example. A leader helps lift other people up. All right? A conqueror takes over. A conqueror controls and dominates. Right? And so it's like learning how to step into this higher vibrational role. Because whoever and whatever, and like I said, this is a collective evolutionary journey of humanity that we're tapping into. All right? But this is also like an individual story here. And it's the story of overcoming. This is ancestral healing going on here. Very deep ancestral healing, very deep collective healing here. It's like somebody who sees the error of their ways and wants to transform and transition into something better, into someone better. Because they understand they understand not only the impact on their own life, their own karma, their own energy, their own soul essence, and their own soul group, their oversoul. But they also see the impact and the ripple that this is having for humanity. And they're seeing and understanding the responsibility. It's like there's a responsibility now dawning on them of how their actions ripple out and affect the whole. And they're not wanting to live and exist in this type of energy anymore. All right. And for those of you who this is somebody that you're dealing with, then you are perhaps this person who is growing stronger as a result of being subject to people who live and think and breathe in this mentality. This winning at all costs. This ends justifies the means type of mentality. This is also a message, to humanity saying the empty rewards of this divide and conquer energy, of this winning at all costs, of this exploitation of the self and others in order to feed the ego needs to stop. And it is stopping, right? We are putting an end to this. That cycle is ending and a new cycle is dawning. And that is the cycle where we step out of our toxic masculine and feminine into our divine masculine and feminine energy. All right. It is destined. It is written. This energy is ending. And so there's no place for this on our planet as we continue to ascend. And so the choice for each and every individual is, do I stay beholden to this energy? Or do I rise above it? Do I rise above it and become better? All right, this is a choice that every soul on this planet is being given right now. Every entity, there are tons of parasitic entities on this planet, leeching off of humanity's light, feeding off of their fear, feeding off of their light. Those entities no longer have a place here as we raise in vibration either, so they're being given the same opportunity. This is an opportunity that we give entities during the entity removal sessions that I am learning right now through the raw Reiki, the aura hypnosis therapy. All right, everybody, every soul, every creature, every entity and consciousness on this planet is being given this choice. Do you rise above? Do you elevate your energy, or do you stay stuck in this old way, these old dark ways? Because these old ways are ending and something new is being born. All right. Okay, that was beautiful. That was intense. I hope you guys enjoyed that reading.